This shit coming down, but we can't let them know that. So we gonna make them think it's Russia versus Ukraine. And then we're gonna put out all our crisis actors to stage it, to make it like it's really Russia versus Ukraine, when it's really Europe. All right, and who run Europe? The oppressors. Who runs Europe? The oppressors. What is the land of Europe spiritually? What does it represent? The dead part of the land. Remember when they landed here, right? We strengthened them. We taught them how to walk, talk, right? We got them out the Caucasus. The original 13 families. Now the Pleiadians wasn't never in no cave state. They were already an advanced extraterrestrial race. I'm talking about the hierarchy human beings, right? That's doing the work of the reptilians and the Pleiadians to set up the social engineering the way that they did to where the world is fucked up like it is today, right? So let's look at the hierarchy of human beings. The Pleiadians and the reptilians can have their interests, but the hierarchy of human beings, they are treason. That's treason because this our land, and they literally turned against us and helped these motherfuckers take our shit, right? That's what they did, right? Just how we get to where we at today. So when you look at what Europe represents anciently, that was always the dead part of the land. Like even when we went to civilize them, and we started teaching them how to walk upright and had a whole conversations, you feel me? When they was in the Caucasus, they was sleeping with their animals. You get what I'm saying? They didn't have there wasn't no pipes. It wasn't no bathroom system set up. It wasn't no agricultural taking place. It was none of that. We taught them. We taught them how to farm. We taught them all of that, right? We was teaching them that. But then, this is before they fully kicked off the war with us, right? Even before the war got kicked off, we was already starting to cast them to the dead part of the land because we found them in the Caucasus, right? We got them out the Caucasus Mountains. So when we got these beings out the Caucasus Mountains, we being we didn't know who the fuck they were and what they were. We had never seen, because when Satan was here, he was trying to create them and he never got to do that. That was the war in heaven. We whipped Satan, Zeus' ass, right? Right here on this planet. He never got to create that. So we never seen them. So when we did see them, it was like, oh, these are the creations that Zeus did. These are the creations that Zeus did. So understanding that, we like, okay, we could see where the animal DNA was placed at. So even though we went to reverse engineer, we started the process of reverse engineering their genetics. Right? I always tell the same story because it's the truth. It's the esoteric history. When we went to we keep forgetting it. You got to apply it to everything that's going on. It matters. When we went to reverse engineer their genetics, to this day, some of them still grow tails, a fourth of them. Some of them still got hair that'll go everywhere, all over their face, everywhere. Facts to this day. We never got to the point to weed out the need to feed a flesh. You see what I'm saying? We didn't eat no flesh before these beings hijacked our planet. We never ate flesh. We never ate flesh. You see what I'm saying? And we didn't get to that point of the science in the science experiment to where we was manipulating the genetics. We didn't get to remove those genetics. So when we were still trying to teach them, a lot of them was still turning on us. You know what I'm saying? Moving wild like barbarians. You got to remember, they got kicked off their own planet at first by Zeus himself, Satan. These human beings. When they was on Nern, they were so radical because there was a science experiment gone bad. They were so fucking radical that they even turned on him at a point and got kicked off their home planet of Nern and got cast out to Egypt. When they telling you the story in the Bible of Moses going to Egypt saying, let my people go, they not talking about Egypt in the Middle East. Because there was no Egypt in the Middle East. This was all Atlantis. Egypt is the name of a planet. Egypt is an actual planet. See what I'm saying? We talking esoterics, man. This is the University of Cosmic Intelligence. We going to give you the real cosmic facts of your history. Not the watered down European version of your history.